Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
How are we?
Well, I slept well. I mean, I my heat's about to start. Yours too, right, Greg?
Yep.
Yep.
Technically, my heat is about to start, but the most of the heat I'll be experiencing today is the heat around the the fire making the tomato sauce. So it's not going to be a stellar connect-a-thon for my stats, but that's okay. It'll be stellar for my whole team. My marvelous maples will carry the load. Yes. Oh, and there's Finnegan. Finnegan's good. Say hi, Finnegan.
Oh, Finnegan.
Hi, Finnegan.
Hi.
We got our Saturday morning dose of Finnegan.
That's right. There's Finnegan. Oh, he's putting his head in my lap.
Oh,
Guy.
You're not done giving me pets for the morning.
No. Yeah. Well, at least I'm not trying to type, because when he gets in this mood, he doesn't let me type with one hand. He just keeps on nudging my head away from the keyboard. Yeah. Oh, so
Asher, what heat are you in?
I'm in heat 3 too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So all you heat 1 people are all done. Wow, they're probably sleeping now after going 10 hours straight. Yeah, but we still have some heat 2 people. That's
right. They're halfway through, a little more than halfway.
Yeah, they have a couple hours left. Yeah, so hopefully they're ready to, pass the baton and keep going for these last 2 hours. Good stuff. Oh, Catherine Lake Hogan is with us. She says the Heavenly Hemlocks are ready to go. And good luck, Catherine. I'm sure you'll have much more success and be a lot less frustrated than last week's dating. That event was really a hard event.
Well, don't we think that I would imagine that locating would be similarly challenging.
Yeah, right? I think it might be, but at least for locating, chances are there's probably more often there's a date but no place.
Yeah.
So at least you have though I guess without a place you don't know which state to look in for the records or which country or whatever. But
yeah, and any location is better than no location. So
that's right.
Even if you're putting a country, just a country, even as a guess, and it's estimated, that's worth something. Look around at the relatives, see if you can find, Australia is different from Canada, so you can at least get it in the right section of the globe. That'd be great.
Right.
That's right.
And the research notes is a great place to explain how you arrived at your estimated location.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But Alan, yes, for the connecting portion or the connecting events, you don't need to use the tracker. It's automatically tracked. It's the only event that is automatically tracked. For locating, you will need to use the tracker, though.
Yeah, sure, tomorrow. But for today, you can be tracker free, and it'll keep track. So speaking of tracking, I'll let you in a little secret. We actually had a sneak peek of the sources of the stats as they were building. So we could tell the number of people who are participating. We could tell the total number. But we can't even see that right now. So Alesh has made it super secret, so we don't know how people are doing.
Only Alesh knows.
Only Alesh knows. So this is truly, who knows who's in the lead? Sandy could be in the lead, like she said she'd be last night.
I'm so curious to see how much we end up with.
Yeah.
So that'll be an interesting winner ceremony this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. Now we'll talk about it tomorrow, probably more about the locating. But is there I know there's there's a template for an estimated date. Is there one for locations? Not probably, right?
No,
You would
not that I know of anyway.
Just research notes, right?
Yeah, just put research notes.
You could also put the radio button to a certain or uncertain.
Uncertain.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know how there's on dates it says uncertain but definitely dead or something like that?
Right.
But not living, yeah.
Yeah, or not living. Yeah, that's right. Definitely dead is probably not how you'd phrase it. Nice alliteration, but it's a little crass. On locations, uncertain, but definitely on Earth.
Oh,
Though I suppose if they died at sea, then that wouldn't. Well, would that be?
Well, that's on Earth.
That's on Earth. Yes.
Yeah.
oh, you're crazy.
Mhm, a little bit. And
You have to get a selfie today, Greg, with your tomato.
Yes.
Oh,
you know,
that's right.
We
Okay.
would love to see that.
Okay.
Definitely.
That'll
Let
be
me
my
draw.
selfie.
I'm going to
Because
draw
my
that
selfie
in
last
there.
year was with my maple. So there is a selfie from last year with me and my marvelous maple. I actually have 4. I think there's 4 maples that are around the perimeter of our yard. So
Wait, Greg, did you end up on the maples 2 years in a row?
Yep.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
That's what a coincidence.
Well,
Or
yeah,
not.
I made a special request.
Well, all right. Full disclosure, I made a special request last year for me to be on the Redwoods because it's a family name for me.
Redwood.
Redwood, yes.
Nice.
My maternal grandmother was a Redwood, but
Nice.
maiden name. Yeah.
That's cool. I love the Redwoods.
Yeah.
Have you guys been ever to the Redwoods?
No.
No.
Oh, it's definitely worth a trip. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. Very cool.
No.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else we want to share? We don't have any questions that I saw in the chat, but there is the questions post on G2G that's pinned to the top of the G2G page.
Mm-hmm.
And also the links for all this is in the video description.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll put the cross-country connecting questions. And then Greg's going to do a question. He'll put up a question for the locating.
Locating, yeah. I'll probably
Events.
post that later this afternoon after the 2 o'clock.
Sounds good.
So that it'll be there for a few hours before Heat 1 starts up again in the evening.
Yeah, and then I'll add them to the video descriptions for those videos too.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. And then, the store. Always good to
there's
remember the store.
Mugs and t-shirts and more.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was going to mention the team categories. So on everybody's team page,
Mm-hmm.
if you go down towards the team roster, there is a category for each team that you could add, along with the sticker that shows you're participating in this year's Wiki Games.
Right.
And then the Wiki Games main category, if you guys want to add yourself to those categories, then you can check your connections to your teammates and other Wiki Gamers, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We have a question
From
Quilter.
Yeah.
Quilter, yeah. Is a book okay for the source for today? Then go back later and add primary.
Yeah, if it's a reliable source, that's what we need as a source. And if you want to add like a personal category to be able to go back and maybe do some follow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Just the same rules for the Connect-a-thon that everybody that we have out there. So
sounds good. Now this is funny. Amanda has said she connected to a profile with immigration on a profile, traveled to Oz on a magic carpet. That's funny. I think some of the stories I've heard about how people have gotten to Australia, some of those ships, nothing close to a magic carpet ride. But, yeah.
Oh, that's great. So there's a template for family search books. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but
I did not know that.
There's an external link template. Let me just bring that up real quick.
Are those books available online, or do you have to be at a family search center?
They have quite a few books that are online available to look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we have quite a few external link templates,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is the Family Search book template. So that if you're wanting
Are you
to
going to
link,
share your screen, Azure?
oh sure, I was just gonna I put the
Oh, I see.
link
Put
for, but I can share too. So
visual there.
this is so this is the template for Family Search book.
Mhm.
So you can put in Family Search space book. The first parameter is the book ID, which is in the URL. And then the
Okay.
second parameter that you can enter is for the page
Oh,
that you
nice.
want to cite.
That's
So,
fantastic.
yeah. And then, this is, if you're curious about all our external link templates, it's in its own category for external link templates. There's quite a few. So if you want to link to a specific Family Search image, there's
Mm-hmm.
a template for that, a record.
Right.
So lots of, and the same with Ancestry. There's quite a few different links.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if you're using the Sorcerer app, or extension, I should say, it probably uses those templates, right?
Yeah, for the most part, I think that I don't know about books. I haven't seen it used for books. Or
Okay.
usually when I'm citing from a book,
Mm-hmm.
from Family Search, it's got a source library entry. So let me go to my navigation homepage.
Hmm.
So there's a whole source library on WikiTree that references a lot of, for instance, family genealogy books that are out there for free on Internet Archive, Google Books, Family Search books. So a lot of work has gone into, for instance, this first book, there's a space page for this book, and it has all of the locations where you can find the book. Because sometimes it's in multiple places.
Right.
And also we can note any errata that's been found
Right.
here. And so it's a way to collaborate about this book source specifically.
Yes.
So it's
Right.
it's pretty great.
Very nice.
Yeah, I forgot about the WikiTree source library. It was my tip of the week a
Yes.
long time ago.
Yeah, it's
But-
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And there's, a whole directory here on this space category source. I'll drop that into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so when I look for an entry in the source library when I have a Family Search book, because it's great to, when you're doing the source, let me go back to that page, to link to the actual space page. If you link back to the space page in your citation, so he's got a WikiTree syntax section here, and it links back to the space page so that you can then see which WikiTree profiles are using this source.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yeah. And possibly bump into a cousin.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Nice.
it's very nice. Yeah. And if ever one of these goes away for some reason, you have some of them have way more locations listed. So there's always a backup location. So
Right.
not always, but a lot of times there's a backup location. So
and in general, that's one of the power of using templates, right? So if the server all of a sudden changes its formatting, and the template can automatically be revised to adjust to the new naming convention, and we don't have to change thousands of profiles.
Right.
So
exactly.
That's a huge time saver.
Yeah.
Because we know that servers change from time to time, and
URLs are not forever.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
you get the what links. Kay also mentioned about the what links here. I don't use that very often, but it's a very powerful feature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the citation example for Family Search Book right here. It's kind of nice. There's just a link, Family Search Book. And then this one will take you right to the page. It looks like the parameter for page is set. So it's nice.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. That was a great question, Quilter.
Yeah. Helpful reminder as people get going.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. Well, I don't see any other questions there. So maybe people are already starting to source. Can't connect, I mean. Connect with sources. So, any last?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
I think we're good. Well, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Enjoy Heat 3, and you, everyone in Heat 2, keep going. You've just got 2 more hours left, and you can do it. I'm sure you've got great stats, though we can't see them. So just keep on doing what you're doing. And we'll see you in about 6 hours for the almost there.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Connecting.